Baylee, what are you doing here?
Sydney, what are you doing here?
Hi, and welcome back to episode 3! And I'm going to tell you the title this time, and it's Constitute Change. Yeah. There's a few reasons why that's the title. But
Should we wait till we...
Yeah, we'll get
It'll make more sense when we get into it.
But if this is your first time seeing us, my name is Sydney.
My name is Baylee.
And this is a podcast. What am I doing here? We're college students and we don't know what's going on really. So
we just talk.
Yeah, we're here to help other people. If that's what it's for. But before we get into our topics, we're gonna do our weekly scandal of the week. First, before we get into the big one, I still have my concussion. Went to the doctor. They told me that it was better, but I'm still academically and mentally not there, if that makes sense, but the lights and stuff are getting better, but I still do get really bad migraines, which sucks. But I was like, how long is this gonna last? And he was like, I can't give you a definite answer.
Ooh.
I was like,
I'd be like, so what's your job then? What's your job?
I was like, what was the doctorate for?
Okay, damn.
But yeah, so I am still concussed, but I'm trying to adapt myself back to lights and stuff. So if it does hurt, I'll just put some sunnies on. Yeah, other than that. Okay, Bill.
I guess the big scandal of the week is guess who got into a car accident. I would not be clapping if so no one got hurt. If someone got hurt, I would not be clapping. But gotten a few little
This was her first car accident.
Oh yeah.
She hasn't had her license for
a year.
A year. I feel like it's almost a year, or it's about to be a year.
Shit, yeah. So, I was just changing lanes.
This happened yesterday.
Oh, yeah. Shit, yeah. Still shook. I was changing lanes. I went from, the center to the curb, which is 2. Looked in my mirrors. Even looked over my shoulder. I was cool. Went halfway, got hit.
Bounced back
into the lane. No one was hurt. Had insurance. We were cool. I did get a ticket, though, because they put me at fault for the accident, which I find funny, but that's none of my business. I'll let the officer do his job.
So she got her first ticket, and she was in her first accident. So she comes in, I just wake up from a nap, because I had a really bad migraine yesterday, and I, just wake up, and, 10 minutes go by, and then Bailey gets a little knock on the door, and then she comes in, bawling. She's like, I got in an accident. I was like, okay, Benny, sit down, find your inhaler and breathe, girl, and let me know what you're trying to say, because she was incoherent, in shock, had no clue what was going on.
See, I didn't think it was that bad, but then I asked people who I talked to that day, and they're like, no, girl, you were bad.
Yeah, I think it's just shock, you just what could have happened, and
yeah, and I had friends in the car as well, and it was a family in the other car, and no one was hurt, but and I had a really bad day yesterday, so the accident really was the cherry on the fucking cake. So it just but I am very thankful that no one was hurt, and if I got a ticket, that's fine, it's cool, call the court whenever they're open, because they weren't fucking open today. Fucking bitches. I had class during the time they were open. I was pissed. But thankfully my parents were kind of close, so they came up and they did their adult things, and I sat here and got McDonald's for me and my friends.
Yeah, we'd really be using her parents, bro. For every time they come up, I'm like,
hey. I'm the first one to be like, listen, y'all, if we put our minds together,
bro, before the parents come up, then she's like, what y'all want?
What are we feeling for dinner?
Are we saying Texas?
You want Texas, y'all?
Golden Corral? Applebee's?
Oh, we should have got fucking Chipotle.
We got the Chipotle.
Oh, but it was it was 11?
Right, it was 10 o'clock when they showed up, and we were like,
hey.
They were like, nothing's open, I'm sorry, Bale, and I had to be like,
McDonald's. It was great.
McDonald's is open. But, moving from that, Bailey is okay, by the way. Everybody was okay, nobody was hurt, nobody in either car. The car wasn't that bad, the damage on it, we're perfectly fine. But, when we're recording this today, it's Friday, March 31st, which was the week of March 27th, and if you don't know, that's when a school shooting happened in Nashville,
Tennessee. So to segue into our topic this week, we will be talking about everything, I guess, in America, and
like our opinions on what's going on, because like I feel like me and Baylee have similar viewpoints of how we see the world, and people are destroying it.
it's a very hard topic. So,
Yeah, we will be talking about like school shootings and like just stuff centered around that. So,
and it can get a lot. So, no big deal.
take a break.
If it's a lot, it's okay, girly. I get it. Me too.
We'll come back next week. Like,
Yeah,
it'll be different.
If it's not your episode, go rewatch our other ones.
Right, we have
funny.
2 more.
Those ones are funny. Those ones, I mean, we're funny right now, but like,
it's
not
going
to
be
be
topic.
Yeah, heavy. Yeah.
So when I first heard, like, one, I want to put my condolences out there. I think that it is awful that a parent has to even worry about sending their child to a school, a place of education and peace and like friendship and growth, and worry about their children not coming home.
And there was 3 children and 3 adults.
They were
like, even just working in a school, that's to just think this could be like my last day on earth. It's insane to me how that's allowed to be a thought that people can have. Like, they don't have that trust going to work or school every day. And I know we're college students, so we are in school, and that's still scary sometimes.
It doesn't change. I like the fear travels as you get older from school to school. Even you can be able to protect yourself, but nothing can prevent you from dying from a gunshot wound. And like you're like, it's just the fact that we're letting people just buy guns.
It's I think when I really kind of realized, shit, this isn't gonna change, is with Sandy Hook happened.
There was like 2 classes of children under the age of 8.
Yeah. And nothing was done.
Literally like 60 children, innocent children, were murdered. And
all we got from the government was thoughts and prayers.
Sorry for the loss of your children.
Like, they act like they like aren't really the country. Like, I think it's just so ironic just how people can just be like, we're here. JK, we're not. Like, I just don't understand, especially when people trust you. You are elected to being a congresswoman or man.
You promise all these things. You say you're going to make the world a better place, but 280 school shootings happened in 1 year.
And I think there's been a shooting every day this year, if I remember correctly. That may
like
be wrong.
Like a scare. Like, there's... And when I was in high school, bomb threats.
Yeah.
Like, evacuations. Somebody, like... It's crazy. And... okay, whatever, you're adults, you see it, you think it's bad, but imagine being in a school, being the child with, like, I'm sorry, I don't want to say that this has never happened before, but before the, like, 2010, like, before, like, 2005, there weren't children dying in schools. Like, it was rare for it to happen, and now our generation has grown up in schools that are getting shot up. And, like, it's just crazy to me. Like, I think I was like, I like between the ages of 8 and 10 maybe like 7 and 10 when I found out about Sandy Hook.
Yeah, I think a couple years older than the kids that were sadly murdered. I just remember, like, my mom, she's a very emotional person, like, that really. And, you know, I've never had to sit down with my parents to talk about what to do if the school got shot up. We were told, don't find your siblings, don't find your friends, get out, run, go here, depending on what side of the school you're on. Call mom, dad, whoever you can after the minute you can. Like, and that confused me. Like, what do you mean leave my friends and siblings up behind? Especially my 2 younger ones. I have 2 younger siblings, and I'm very protective of them. Like, that, that feeling, I just can't explain it. It's just heavy of knowing that there might be a chance of that happening. And I'm away from home I'm at college, so I don't have, it's hard to feel that connection to my siblings, and this fear, it's just consuming some days.
Right. Like my younger sister, I have a younger sister, and she's a senior in high school, and I'm terrified. I'm terrified because she is the person that will tackle the gunman and try to save everybody, and that's gonna get her killed. And I think bravery shouldn't be something that would get you killed.
Yeah.
It like I cried for like Bailey walks in like she's like she just gets done class. I got done class real earlier, and I'm sitting in my bed like right here, bawling, and this was happening for like 3 or 4 hours, and Bailey just comes in, and she goes, "Hey, I just needed to grab the charger," and left. But I'm trying to figure out and explain to myself why it's affecting me so much, and I think it's literally just the fact that innocent children and people are dying. I want to have kids, and I can tell you right now they're being homeschooled. Like I've made that decision. Like they'll be homeschooled until 6th grade until they know what's going on and how to run and how to escape and what a school shooting is, because I'm not going to explain to my 5-year-old how to run away from a man with a gun. I'm not going to do it. So they're banning trans laws. They're banning like interracial, like they're overturning
so many like
amendments that have been in place for more than 20 years. So fuck you if you're trying to tell me you can't change the second one.
Yeah, I think a lot of people when they come to the idea of like you can't just get rid of it. Yes, girl, you fucking can.
You can change it. Yeah.
They're like, it's the Second Amendment. The founding fathers really wanted, I'm pretty sure, like the Constitution to be rewritten, because we're not in the fucking 1700s, bitch. Some of these laws don't fit America today, and so if the law that the right to bear arms doesn't fit America as it is right now, get rid of it.
Australia had one mass, like I don't want to say one, but they had one big mass shooting, and then they did stricter gun laws, and they haven't had one since.
The bare minimum that we need from a government is just
we had 280, and over 150 kids have died in the United States from school shootings, from waking up in the morning, putting on their school clothes and their backpacks, sitting in their math class, and they got shot. That's what happened. And you can sugarcoat it however you want to, but nothing is going to change. And all I see people doing is, we're sorry for your loss. We're sorry for your loss. That's not bringing their kid back, bro. But you know what would give him some closure? Knowing that nobody could ever do that to somebody's kid again. That they'll never have to see a school shooting on the news and get the PTSD that the phone call they got, like that their kid is dead.
And they have to identify. Like, that's another thing, is you get the call from a coroner saying, we need you to come in and identify a body, and you see the news and you're like, I can't imagine being a parent or anyone and realizing, oh my god, I know what happened, that is my kid. Like where's the sympathy and where's the empathy in the world? I just don't understand. I was brought up to have manners and to be kind and to just be a good person. And the fact that other people aren't like that, and so many people care about the stupidest things. I'm saying it. Guns are fucking stupid. What do you need them for if you are a basic civilian?
Get a taser, bro. Literally, get a taser. It does the same thing and doesn't kill him.
What if we can't hunt? Girl.
I literally think that gun laws should be hunters after severe mental checks, and like they get their license, and I think they should have a limited amount of number of guns that they can have, like hunters. Like they should only be able to have like 3 guns. There's no reason
to have like 45.
Yeah, you're like, it's not that deep, girl. And then I think authoritative figures should have guns, just because we know they're not taking guns away from the cops. Okay, we're asking too much for that one. But anybody else shouldn't.
I definitely do think a big reason is they have assault rifles. Like, why are these military grade weapons available to anyone who wants it, as long as they can pay for it? Like, that is insane to me. Yeah. Just like, what the fuck?
Sorry about that. Needed to take a little break.
Got a little, just a little,
just to readjust, make sure everything's running okay. But back to what we were talking about, the ARs. It's not like people aren't buying them. Like, we have friends that go to OSU, and tell them what you got texted yesterday or the other day, Bail.
So I think it was Wednesday, and my friend works around campus at a restaurant, and they have a work group chat, and one of her coworkers sent a text being, please be careful, there is a man going around OSU's campus with a bulletproof vest, an assault rifle, and flags, like the "Don't Tread on Us" and the American
he had
flag.
The American flag over his shoulder, and then the AR strapped in front of him over the bulletproof vest, and then he had like the "Don't Tread" along with the and just walking around, casually,
just walking
with the AR,
the streets of a college campus.
Yeah, the streets of Columbus, just with an AR around a college campus. So fuck you if you try to tell me that it's not a problem. And he was not arrested. Everybody watched him. This was like a day after the school shooting, and nobody did nothing. Not a single thing. Like, that's crazy, bro. I want to be a teacher. Like, I want to be an educator, and I don't want to have to worry about going to school and watching one of my students die, or worry about having, like, me getting shot in the classroom, or having to pull out my whiteboard to create a safe room. Like, it shouldn't be things in the classroom. There shouldn't be survival kits. There shouldn't be blankets that you have access to in case one of your students die and you have to cover up one of their bodies. It's a real thing. There's containers that they're giving schools now that have dead body cover-ups, like a bucket that you can use the bathroom in, food, like, in case they have to stay there. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Like, it was a teacher explaining that he asked the kids, he was like, what's this, what do you guys think this blanket's for? It's like, if we have to stay here, he's like, no, this is in case I have to cover one of your bodies. They expect the teachers to do that. They're expecting the educator to cover the student's body, the student's lifeless, dead, shot in body. Hi, this is America.
Isn't it fun? American dream, y'all. And I just can't.
We can overturn Roe v. Wade. And
did you see about the stuff that they're like, there's like Jim Crow laws that are like resurfacing kind of a thing? Like,
history is repeating itself. And now we're just adding guns and violence and
children.
We're involving children.
And that should anger people. And for some people it doesn't, and I don't understand. Children are the most pure thing on this earth.
That they don't even get a chance to
experience life. Or
they were 9. The kids at Nashville. Well, 2 of them were. I don't know about the third.
I think one was 8.
The head of the school died running towards the gunman, trying to like stop him.
Or a custodian died.
A custodian died and the teacher died. And if I was in high school right now, I would have protested. I would have tried everything in my power to do something. But I feel so powerless. So that's why I think we decided to talk about it.
Because if there's one thing we can do is inform
and
discuss.
And let everybody know that it's not going to change. And that I'm so glad that people are able to have gotten out of school safe and not killed. But you're going to have children one day. And if they die in a school shooting, you're going to be as angry as everybody else is. You just don't see it yet. And nobody can make nobody change nothing. But if you're just sitting there watching Americans die, watch it be one of like an important person, the president's son. Let the president's son get killed in a school shooting. See what kind of guns are accessible there.
Like a celebrity.
Yeah.
Like, I hate to say it, but that would probably change something. But because it's
the University of Michigan shooting, that didn't change anything. The University of Massachusetts shooting, I don't think that changed anything.
Parkland,
Sandy Hook, Parkland,
Columbine. the like first like that's the like the not like the first one, but that's the one that like everyone knows.
And let's account the people that have been shot at concerts, that have been mass shootings in malls, that have been mass shootings at Mardi Gras and big events, festivals. Fairs.
Nowhere's safe.
It's not just a school issue, but the only reason schools get so much attention drawn to it is because it's children. And I think that is right. I think that I think schools do deserve a lot of attention, but we need to realize that everybody is dying because of this, and you're letting guns into the wrong hands, and it's sad, and I can't believe I have to live in a world like this, because I would have much rather have been born in the 1960s or 70s, where phones weren't a thing, and you had to send a letter, and you had to walk to school, and you were able to smoke in the diner, and the cars were pretty not functional, and you could still be a housewife.
Okay, question mark?
Oh, I want to be a stay-at-home mom. I want to sit there and deal with the kids and not have to work. If you have anything to say about it, that's just my personal preference. All power to independent woman.
Yeah.
But I would have loved to just be like, oh, cook your dinner. I'll wake up at noon and take care of our child. While you go up, you get up at 6 and you work your 8-hour shift.
And I'll stay here.
I'll stay here and be my girl. Like, I'll be the girl and do the feminine things. But I hope this goes. I hope somebody sees this and realizes what we're trying to say.
Yeah.
And there, in the bio, there's gonna be some fundraising, donations, organizations.
Links. I think we'll put a link.
Yeah, for like different like resources of how to help this situation, donation for school shooting victims and their families and stuff like that, to try and help as much as we can. And I feel like this is all that we can do. And I'm not going to sit here and tell you to call your president, because we all know that doesn't work.
Yeah.
That was heavy, Baylee.
Yeah, girl, tell me about it. Damn. But it needs to be talked about.
It needs to be talked about.
And I think our generation will be one of the strongest. I can't wait for us to take over, because
once we all graduate college and start being in places of power, our generation is going to have the first female president. Our generation is going to have the Black Congress. Our generation is going to have things that nobody has had before. And we're going to make our world so much better.
I'm just hoping they don't try to stop us before we do.
But why do we have to wait? Why can't y'all just make the world better? Why do we have to be so hopeful in ourselves? Why can't we trust our president? Why can't we trust our congressmen? Why can't we trust our representatives?
Why can't we trust anyone?
Yeah. Like, that's crazy.
Should have been Canadian.
Right. Should have been Canadian.
And it's like, everyone acknowledges it. Like, Canadians, like, I see a lot of them being like,
yeah, this is not a normal thing.
Yeah, it's not.
Put that out there. Literally, Japan is, I'd just like to say, Japan is the safest country out there. They send out children at 6 and 7 to
go like errands.
Yeah, girl, we saw the same TikTok.
Yeah, I think we did.
Yeah,
the little bucket.
Yeah, the little bucket. But like, they send them out and they like do their stuff. No fear at all. Canada, literally, they live their life. Australia, living life. Africa, living life. Nobody's worried that their kid's gonna die in a school, except for Americans, and they're all sitting there
just watching
our country crumble. Like, this is why nobody looks at us as the land of the free.
Because what is free? What is freedom to us? Because we have no freedom. No, it's getting scary. Like, The Handmaid's Tale, I think someone was like, hey, this is exactly how The Handmaid's Tale, like, happened. I was like, huh? Like, I read that book in high school.
Oh, that was traumatizing.
It was a lot. And it's based on, like, true stuff. Like, this stuff happened in history.
Yeah, history's repeating itself.
Yeah. Girl, I'm not built for this. I'm not built for whatever's gonna happen.
Literally.
But I'll try my best, y'all.
I'm scared. Okay, girl.
Okay, girl. Okay.
I'm worried.
No, yeah. Me too, girl.
I feel like we're trying to transition out. We're trying real hard.
Well, damn, bitch, you had to tell him.
Ooh, I'm just trying not to be disrespectful. But, like...
No, same.
We said our piece, and I feel like if I keep talking, I'm going to start disrespecting parties. And, like, I can't do that. I'm not trying to be... Yeah, I'm not...
We're going to get doxxed. We're going to get fucking doxxed.
Trying to be canceled. This is our third episode.
It takes that long. We're like, shit.
I'm not going to put my political views out there.
Cancel everything, y'all. Cancel the merch.
But we are adding a new segment this week.
Oh, yeah.
To the podcast.
Yes, we are.
Baylee, you want to tell them what it is?
Yes, our new segment this week, and it'll be in another episode as well, is Song of the Week.
Mm-hmm. Me and Baylee are very big into music. Mm-hmm. I know, it's literally, it's like medicine for me. Like, I just listen to it when I feel sad. Like, it's just a way of whatever, but...
So should we say the song and, like, go into why this is the Song of the Week and what about it makes it? Because I think we got...
Yeah, go ahead, Baylee.
Two different songs.
What's your song of the week?
My song... like I got here, is Illicit Affairs by Miss Taylor fucking Swift. If you could, I love Taylor Swift. She was my top artist this year, again, on Spotify. No, I do not have tour tickets, so shut the fuck up. I don't want to fucking hear it. Keep it to your fucking self. I got fucked over. But it's from her Folklore album, which was, like, unexpected for her to release that kind of album because it's indie music and people haven't heard Taylor do that kind of music before. I love the album. There's just something about the way she just speaks in the song. Like, it's very hush, and there's not a lot of music until it gets to this one part where she's kind of like not screaming but like emphasizing, like shouting almost, and it's beautiful. It talks about an affair and how one of the party has to deal with hiding and this feeling of like, look what you've done to me kind of a thing, to just be this
obedient creature
and this other person that can't even live a life with you because you have a life with someone else.
When I tell you she plays out the music video, she sings it with her whole heart, chest, and toes, bro. Emphasizes every word.
And she plays it on tour, and when I realized she was doing it, I was like, so I watched TikTok lives of her first opening night, and the way, like, she gets on the ground when she gets to, like, the don't call me kid, don't call me baby, like, I was gone. Tears in my eyes. It's just, she's a fucking genius, and I would pay 2 kidneys to see her. Like, go ahead, take them. I don't need them. Give me a fake one. Like, I'm ready. You want an arm? Go ahead. I'll sit in the nosebleeds. Like, I'll wait it out. Because I've known her since I was, like, a little kid. Like, Red, I think, was my first album. And, grew from Red to 1989, which is... needs to be fucking re-released. But it's fine. It's cool. I'll wait. But, yeah. It's fine.
On the opposite side of the spectrum, I'm a very big, like, R&B, trap, rap music kind of gal. My song of the week is I Hope by Jay Lewis, and here is why. I'm a kind of person that you got beef with before you even know me. Like, we're gonna have beef unless I know your name. We're gonna have beef unless you show me that you're respectful, and I can be respectful back. But, so, like, when I say, I hope you break your neck, bitch, I hope you break your fucking spinal cord. Like, bitch, I hope your little sister falls off her bike and break her handlebars. Like, it goes hard.
Like, it really does. He's got some, like, damn, he took it a little far.
He took it. I'm not gonna... You listen to the song yourself. But it's gas. I literally sit there. I wake up every morning. Bitch, I hope you break your neck. Bitch, I hope you break your fucking spinal cord.
No, yeah, one of my friends, going through a breakup right now. And, like, I think a day after you told me about the song, she was like, look what I'm listening to. I said, damn. I know the girl with anger issues right now are really eating up the song.
It's so good.
It is.
So good.
They get into it.
They
really, there's nothing off the, like, everything's on the table. Your sister, your mom, you.
Your dog, bro.
Yeah, like.
He said, I hope you wake up and your fucking dog died.
Like,
Out of pocket. Out of pocket.
Too good, though. It's too good.
Yeah. Well, Baylee, I think that wraps up our
episode.
Episode 3. Yeah. Count.
It's okay. It's okay. You can cut.
Constitute change. That was the title of the episode. Yeah. I hope you enjoyed. I am sorry for the topic, but it happened this week. Me and Baylee wanted to talk about it. It's something we needed to do. Next week we'll have a guest, and it'll be all fun and games, and it'll be on a lot lighter note. But I think this is something that not enough people are talking about. But yeah. I hope you enjoyed. Come back next week. We post every Sunday.
Yeah. At like what?
It's noon. 12
Eastern.
Pacific time.
Girl, I thought where are we?
The North. We live in
Northern
North America.
time. Well, yeah, like there's different coasts, babes. Like, I don't know if you knew that. It's okay if you didn't.
Moving on.
Anyway.
I'll see you guys later.